I think what they like about my pies is the pastry.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the filling, but I'm telling you, start to finish, the way I make it for the hospital.
That's what I'm like.
Okay. Now I'm just mixing my salt into the flour. Okay, and I couldn't do it without a glass measuring cup. I buy whatever's cheapest oil. And then up to the 2/3, just above the 2/3 line. On up to the cup line, which means 1/3 of a cup of milk. Okay, you don't have to mix that in any way, just dump it in. The liquid will take up all of that flour, but when you first pour it in, it looks like, oh, that's an awful mess, that's never going to be a pie crust. But just keep mixing till you get all the flour into the liquid. My family is shortened up to just me and the dog, so I try not to make more than we'll use, but I would make as many as people would want to take away if they want me to make some for them. We got home from school and Mother and Dad expected us to have supper ready when we got home about 4 o'clock, and they expected us to have supper ready when they came home, which we always did. But I hated to make pie because I never could get it to come out. But anyway, with this recipe, you can measure it so it always comes out. And then I just get that as round as I can from center. And then I go around the edges and try to get it to smooth out to a reasonable shape. And Lauren again made me this table because I'm so short. And my counters are too high for me to roll out a pie crust. But if I get a late start sometimes, I can still get them done before bedtime. So I try to distribute the apples, because the other ones, it just falls into place, but the apple you have to arrange them kind of. I don't think you can get too much butter in an apple pie. And this is the secret for the apple pie, the cinnamon hearts. And this idea was given to me by a friend who got the hint from the chef, one of the chefs at the college in Kobelskill. And he said, you put a sprinkling of cinnamon hearts over the top of the apple pie and they'll fight you for it. And my daughter said it's the best pie she ever ate, and she used to ask for other kinds. There we go. Actually, I don't think there's anything hard about it. And this is the way I cut the slits in the top with plain old kitchen shears. I try to go between the butter places that I can see through the crust. It's a little tricky because my left shoulder doesn't work too good. You gotta support that with my left hand as I get it on the floor. And then okay, 30 minutes. How about a dish of ice cream while you're waiting for that to bake?
Sure.
I wrote to Ruth and said I hope Reagan wasn't too bored. There, now it's time to take that pie out of the oven. So we're done with that timer and back to what we were doing. I have to make 4 for the hospital.
What's your favorite part of making the pies?
I don't know, watching people eat them, I guess.